Hello everybody, this is Noogie and welcome back to another video. Now, in this video I will be teaching you how to become a pro player and beat all of your friends with just a week practice. Now, you might think, how is this possible? Well, this video will closely describe how you can become a pro player within a week. Yes, just 1 week. Okay, right. I will be playing in default camera settings for you right now, just so everybody can understand that's new to the game, because I'm sure most of you have just started the game because, well, there's a reason you clicked on this video, and it's because you want to be better. And I'm guessing most of you are new and don't know much about this game, haven't gone that deep into this, so I will be in default camera settings just for you guys. Also, before the video starts, I just want to ask some of you if you'll consider liking and subscribing, because it will mean a lot. Now, let's get right into the video. Step 1, boost management. I'm sure some of you have heard of this term before, boost management, right? But you don't really understand it. Now, if you do, you can skip right on into step 2, but I still think you should consider watching this step, because some people might be wrong in what they're telling you, and it's just great to understand the full depth of what boost management is all about. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you have heard about going for certain boosts and going for certain different ones in different patterns, going to free play, practicing different things, but I'm gonna go right into settings and turn off unlimited boost in free play. So now you see unlimited and just like a normal game, right? So boost wears down very fast. I'm sure most of you have realised that by now. So how are we going to manage this? Well, this is what boost management is about. So what you really need to do, and what some of the other people that are wrong in saying boost management is, let's just say you have a teammate, right, who's on 0 boost, coming in, needs this boost right here, needs the 100 because, well, he's not going to be able to save that shot, he might not be able to score. Well, your teammates are terrible, they're garbage. Why would you want them taking your valuable boost? So let's say your teammate's coming in from the side, just saved a shot, he's coming in from here, and you're coming in backwards, and you've got 95 boost. Well, you're going to want to take that boost right here, and then go back up the field, because, well, why would you want your teammate just taking your boost? You see, we're not stealing their boost, we're just borrowing it from them. And, I mean, let's be honest, if you're the better player, why would you want the worst player to do worse things with boosts that can be used better? I like to think of it as actually helping them out. It's for the better, you know? Because, well, I mean, it allows you to help your teammates and make sure they go into better ranks, because you're going to end up winning a lot more games because of this. Trust me, it's going to work. Now, another thing about boost management is you always want to go for these valuable 100 boosts, because let's say you're on 0 boost and the ball is about to go in to your net, right? So let's say I'm trying to recover and I've only got 12 boost and the ball's going towards my goal. I'm going to want to go over here and then end up saving it, because I'm not going to want just some bad, weak 12 boost, because that gets me nowhere. Let's see how much it really does and how much it actually gives us. And let's see how far I go. Nothing. I went barely anywhere. And let's see it with that same power, what it really does. Oh, I didn't even get the ball. Wow. I guess it means that I just have to use the 100 boosts every time, because you don't even want to use those 12 boosts. Leave them to your teammates to just pick up and collect. These 100 boosts, they're worth way more. You see, watch this. I was in the exact same position right here, wasn't I? And wow, I've just scored and I have over half of mine still remaining. You see, that's what boost management really does. It helps us to get a lot better at the game. by just being everywhere on the pitch, aside from your teammate who's just going to be taking your boost and not doing anything with it, right? You see, you might find yourself in a lot of situations in games, I'm sure this relates to you, where you're not there because you've got no boost. Oh, I've got no boost. You might say this phrase a lot because, well, your boost management's just not up to standard. Follow these steps and you'll be able to become a better player, always being there and winning your games about 20-0 every time. That's probably like my lowest score in the last 10 games. Anyways, now that we've talked a lot about boost management, I'm going to talk about tactical bombs. Now, I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard this term, and because it just helps you so much with just getting what you need, and it really will help you to win. Because, okay, let's say the ball is a teammate, okay, and you need this boost. What you're going to do? Clear him out the way and take the boost, because clearing your teammate, it surely will help you by getting the boost, right? And I know this might come under boost management as well, but you really do need the extra boost just to help you out in game. The tactical bump, it really is just helpful, so you know you're able to get there, because we've spoken about the situation if you've got more boost and they don't, so you're going to get there faster. But what if you don't make it there faster and you've got to do it right here and they've got boost? You've got to move them out of the way, just slightly maneuver them, and then you just get that boost, and then you'll be able to just score the goal right here. So another tactical bump strategy which you can use is, well, you want the most points in the game, right? You might see a lot of the time your points are slightly worse than some of your teammates, even though you know you're better than them. And this can be quite stressful for you. It can make you quite angry because they're just sitting there happy. Disgraceful, really disgraceful behaviour, because, well, you just know, right? You know you're a better player. So why have that? So let's say another situation. The ball, okay, it's right here, going in, right? And your teammate, he's right here. He's going to score it 100 out of 100 times. There's no way he can miss it. It's literally impossible to miss it. But then you don't want him to get better than you. You don't want him to get more points. So if he's right here, you'll just suddenly just smash him out of the way, and although you may concede, you may not score the goal, you may have lost a friendship, that's fine, because what's really more important to you, your friendship or your Rocket League rank? Your Rocket League rank, of course, because, well, friends, they're replaceable, but your Rocket League rank, it's hard to make up for if you make one mistake. Now, this brings us on to step 3, camera settings. Now, right now, I've already mentioned camera settings and that I'm in default, but I'm going to show you what I prefer. Now, I'm not saying that there's other options here, because, well, I'm right, there are no other options with this. This is the only right way to play this game. Okay? Now, these 3 at the bottom, these don't matter that much, okay? And especially this last one, because this is between ball cam and non-ball cam. I don't mind if you use ball cam, I prefer non-ball cam, but what you're going to want to do is for the full 5 minutes of the game, you're not going to want to switch at all, okay? Because it doesn't really matter. It actually makes it more confusing for you if you keep on switching, so you might as well just turn it off and have it set to nothing, because it's not going to teach you anything. Now, another thing, camera shake. Some people prefer it on, some people prefer it off. It really doesn't matter if you have it on or off, but speaking from a pro myself, well, I prefer to have it on because it makes the game just a whole lot more realistic and fun to play. Because let's say you come crashing into a wall and your screen just doesn't shake. That's just not realistic, is it? So let's say you hit something like this right here. How satisfying it is to watch the ball just hit your car and the screen just shake. See? It's so nice. Anyways, apart from that, it's also a great time to mention that anyone that uses other camera settings are wrong. Now I know I've said that this is the only way to get better, but it's going to take you so much more time to learn other camera settings, because this is just easy to use. You see, you've got a whole view of the, let's see over here, you've got a whole view of every boost, all your teammates, the ball, the goals. I mean, it's just the perfect ideal settings you need to use, and you're going right up close to the ball, so you know exactly how you can dribble it and just score like that, easy. Now, step 4, something you've probably been waiting for in this video, skills and dribbling. Something we all want to do, right? Hit the ball in the back of the net with style. But you might see people say, oh, Noogie, you're only a silver rank. Stop trying. They might laugh at you, say how bad you are, but they're wrong. I know I deserve Supersonic Legend title under my name, but that's because my teammates are holding me back, that I don't have it. And that's fine. It really is. I don't mind. But that's all it is. Anyways, people may say to only start attempting these after thousands and thousands of hours of practicing and training and drills, but you could do it right away, because all you have to do is just air dribble and score. That easy, right? You see, you may not have heard that before, but it really is that simple. Now, if your teammates say you're bad, if you failed a skill, if you failed a dribble, failed something, well, that means you know it's working, because it means they're jealous. That's all it is. If they're laughing at you, they're jealous. They just want to be as good as you. Now, it just means that you don't need to practice at all on this thing, and if they are laughing at you, if they say you're bad, it means you don't need to put any effort into the game or practicing skills or dribbling at all. It means you're already perfect. Okay, the 5th and final step, one of the most important steps in the game, the chat. Now, this is one of the most effective methods in the game on how to win a game of Rocket League, alright? Now, you may see people in the chat say, what to save, what to save? Maybe, nice shot. If you miss, maybe close one. But, I mean, what you really need to remember is that it's just your teammate's fault, okay? Now, I've said this a lot, but it really is a defining part of the game, that it's always your teammate's fault. Know that, because you know you're already perfect. You know your skills are much better than theirs. They're terrible. But people overuse what to save. This isn't what you want to do. People overuse close one. What you really want to do is personal messages and actually type in the chat, put the effort in. Say, oh, you're terrible at the game. If they score, right, then you know you might actually lose this game without getting under their skin. Well, this is the perfect time to use it. Let's say you're 2-0 down. Well, this is how you're going to win 3-2 by the end of the match. Okay? Now, let's say it's in overtime, right? And it's been a close one for the whole time, and you can see they're about to maybe get a shot off, maybe they're dominating you in overtime, and maybe it's a really important match. Take the time out of your game, stop for a second and type in a message, and then that will really bother them. That will make them feel bad. Now, even if it does mean sometimes conceding, sometimes making it a 2v1 with your teammate, or a 3v2 against your teammates, well, if they concede, it's their fault. I mean, really, who's to blame if they're the only ones on the pitch and you're not even there? Well, clearly them, because you're not there. So how are you meant to do it? Alright? So just know, if this doesn't work for you, it's your teammate's fault. But trust me, this works 9 times out of 10. Let me show you an example right now of how this works. Okay, now that we're in the game, let's just see how this is going to work. And my teammate's right next to me. Well, I'm just going to crash into him. Oh, I missed. Anyways, normally that would work perfectly, but you see, his shot was terrible, and that's why you never want to rely on your teammates. Now, what they're going to do here, they scored. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect chance where you can use this. first of all, my teammate is garbage. You see, my teammate is garbage always works because it makes them realise how bad they really are. You see, I just bumped him out of the way, and well, he wasn't there. What is he doing? Look how terrible he looks. What's he doing? Wait, you can't even see him there. You can see me trying to get back and make up for my teammates' mistakes. And here we go. This is where we're going to use. You're lucky and noob. That's really going to hurt them. You see, that's really going to... Oh, what was my teammate doing? What a surprise. His fault again. I mean, I left him right there the whole time whilst I was typing. But look what he was doing. Terrible effort. Terrible. You see, now that I've said you're lucky and noob, I doubt. Yep, exactly. They know they're lucky now. Now, it's our time. See, now they want to trade with me. They see, I'm not an overpowered player in the game. And they just know. Okay? And now I guarantee we're going to win the game 4-3. Now guys, it seems I've lost the footage for that for the end of that game, but we did end up coming back. They did score another one, and well, obviously we won. And it wasn't just 4-3. It was actually 10-3, and we actually scored a load more. Well, I've said we scored. Actually, I scored more. No assists, no anything. Actually, I think my teammate actually got 0 points because I don't remember him touching the ball once that whole game. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video, and please make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed.